Fans, this is Dan96 bringing you another Marvel spoiler review film. Yes, I am back. I know my last video I said on the Transformers one I wasn't going to do no more, but I thought because of Captain America was coming out, I thought why not really. So as normal, I'm going to talk about the 5 spoiler scenes. Then the end of it, the last bit, is going to be a few. I guess what could happen in a future Marvel film. But anyway, let's get started. The first one I loved was the one scene in the Captain America film at the beginning. I thought they wanted to start it off showing you like when Cap in the past, you know, with Bucky, maybe having a chat and all, I don't know, doing stuff. We actually just started off in showing you like the Washington DC, and you see someone winning, and it's the Falcon winning. And also you see Cap making a big run, and whew, I'll tell you, he can run very fast, he can. And then there's that bit when, and also in that same scene when you got the, well, him chat when Captain America's having the chat with Falcon, and they really do make a good. It is a good how they make their first intro, how they first meet. It's very good. Also, when later on with Black Widow makes her appearance, that's the one good bit. Oh yeah, and then the second bit is the first mission on the Captain America film, when they go on the boat mission, when they're on the boat. Now that is interesting. Now the one bit I loved was how they did the mission, and the one I loved the most on that mission was when Cap had a fight with the Venom, by the leaper, whatever they call him, the one who could jump high. I thought that was a good mission. That was they did. He did a good jumping high up. Oh, I tell you that. He did a good mission on that one. Whew. And also on that. And they did good in the fighting, I'll tell you that. Cap had a good fight with him and all that. Yeah, good fighting. Then my third one is the one when Nick Fury's getting attacked by the police. And it turned out to be it looks like they were Hydra. I'll get to about the Hydra a bit later. And then later when Nick Fury gets through with all of them, the Winter Soldier makes his appearance. And I thought, yes, finally we get to see him. And it was good having him make his appearance. Like he got his gun, the one like a mine gun. You know what blows things up in the ground. Shoots that and it ends on the car and then boom. That is a good explosive appearance he makes. It is really a good one how he makes his appearance. And then when the Winter Soldier opens that door and Nick Fury's gone. I was like, whoa, he got out quick. And my fourth one is when Cap has his first fight with the Winter Soldier in the street. Now that was a very good scene. That was when he's having a good, and I'll tell you, they move fast when they're having a fight. They fight fast, they do. A good fighting sequence on that one. The only bit I found funny was when the mask comes off, when Captain America gets the Winter Soldier's mask off, and then he says like Bucky, and then he's, you know, and then the Winter Soldier says, "Who the hell's Bucky?" And that is so funny when he says that. Not how Winter Soldier said it, but it's. I mean, Cap, you know what he's going to say if you say Buck, you know, if you say his name. And then on that scene, when the Falcon makes a jump on him when he flies down, kicks him down, he does. And the last bit I love was the fighting scene. They round 2 fight. Now they did a good fighting sequence on that, but I felt bad for Captain America because he got like shot 3 times, I think, in the film. Shot 3 times, I think. But I felt bad for Cap. I was going like, bloody hell, is he still alive from that? But it is interesting in that same sequence, like when after that, when the Helicarriers, the 3 Helicarriers get destroyed, and then the one thing is when Cap's trying to tell the Winter Soldier that you are Bucky, you my friend, and all that, but well, we saw that one out. It was good he said that with it, all because he landed in the water. Bucky would have not saved him if he didn't tell him that. So that is really a good thing about the film. The disappointing bits I found in the film was the first one was who makes his first appearance, the Venom, Boris the Leaper, whatever he calls himself. He doesn't really do jumping in the film. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he did use his legs as he always does, but he never did like jumping high or anything like that stuff. But I'll be like he makes another film appearance, so he can do a lot of so he can jump and all that. And the other one was Crossbones. I felt that was bad because he didn't. I mean, he was in the film, but he never became Crossbones. But in that end of the film, when he has a fight with Falcon, and well, I won't spoil that bit. He gets like marks on him. He does. He gets like scratch marks or burn marks, whatever they are. But I say he'll come back and he'll really become the Crossbones because he was working with Hydra. The other sad bit I found out was in the film. If you ever watched the first one, you had that bloke with the glasses who was working with Red Skull, and we all know he eventually comes that Venom who has the camera as his head, and his normal head's on and his body like has a big size one. I mean, he was in the film, but he didn't really have his body. He had the camera and just had like a big computer. But I thought like he would have had like a body and all that. But if he ever makes another appearance in a Marvel film, I hope he gets like a good. I hope he has that. But make it like more better. Not make him like he used to look like in the comics. Also, the Winter Soldier, it wasn't in here a lot. The Winter Soldier never got a lot of scenes in the film. It's really disappointing. He didn't get a lot of scenes. I was saying to myself, that's boring, that's sad. I mean, the whole film was called The Winter Soldier, so where the hell was he for the whole film? And I felt that was bad. Because he was never in the... he was in the film, but he was never in here a lot. That was the one disappointing. And the other sad bit is, the bloke who's in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm sorry for you people who want to guess who his big Venom role could have been, he's not the Red Skull. Yeah, sorry fans. He was not the Red Skull. Maybe some of you might have thought he might have been. Yeah, it turns out he wasn't the Red Skull, but it turns out he was working with Hydra. That was the one sad bit. Well, it would have been weird anyway. How could he? It would have been hard to explain how Red Skull came back from wherever he went in the end of the first Captain America film. But that's what. Anyway, it comes to the part I'm going to talk about. What's going to happen in the future in Marvel? Now, we saw another Hydra Venom called Ball Van Striker, whatever his name is, the one who's got the one glasses, for one who's only got like a glasses thing, but only the one inside. One thing is when I first spotted him, I went like, hang on, where's that red arm thing he always had? But I'm saying to myself now, maybe in the Avengers film, maybe when he's at his first fight, maybe he loses the arm and then he builds himself a robot arm. Or two, he's just gonna have, or maybe they're just going with a version when he just has a normal arm. Or maybe the third version he has a normal arm, but he makes a glove. That's what does it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing that yet, but it'll be interesting. Also in that scene, we found out that they've got Loki's staff, and I'm going like, they've got the mind gem. And I'm saying to myself, how the hell they got it? Now I'll explain that now. It turns out that the Hydra were in the film, but they were always being They were always being working. They were working with S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, S.H.I.E.L.D. did not know that. It was just they were being undercover, to pretend to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, but really they were just Hydra people. And I think what would have happened was, after the event in New York and the battle, one of the Hydra agents, who was pretending to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, must have took the staff without letting one of the proper agents to realise, and he must have took it to our Hydra Venom. That's how I can feel how they must have got the staff. Also, when they're having a walk, and he's having a walk, and he's got someone by him, he's saying about what do we do with the dead people, and our Venom's saying like, burying them very deep in the ground. I'm going like, people? It sounded like he's been doing some kind of experiments. And then that bug again says, what about our two survivors? And our main Venom goes like, the twins. And then we see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. And I'm going like, whoa. And I was amazed how their powers work. Like, I see how Quicksilver moves fast, it's interesting. And Scarlet Witch, when she uses her powers, you can see like purple energy kind of thing on her hands. And then our main Venom, when he says like, this ain't the world of spies and superheroes anymore. This is the age of miracles. And I'm going like, whoa. And I'm trying to think experiments, and I'm going like, what do they do? Like, do they use have they gave these people their powers, like by using a staff? But also, I got a feeling that it's going to be like the same for the Avengers film. Like, they used the staff to control Hawkeye, so I think that's why they said they all start as Venoms first in the film, because maybe they get controlled by the staff. Whenever the Venom uses the staff on Loki, or, on Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Now, the other bit, after when they defeat Hydra, now Shield's normal now, because the Hydra was always with, under Shield. So Shield's normal. So I got a feeling that's why Ultron's going to be created. So the government realised that Shield's normal, and they thought, let's create Ultron. Or we'll get Tony Stark to do it. So maybe that's why Ultron is going to be created. And maybe Hydra could be involved with Ultron. But anyway, that's all what I got to say. And the next Marvel film you'll see me doing is Guardians of the Galaxy. And I will be doing a Transformers news video soon, so I will see you soon. Peace.